Hi, my name's Steve and welcome to the Seaside Allotment channel. I'm just in the back garden at the moment and I thought I'd talk to you about super early potatoes. So we've almost run out now of our new potatoes. We've only got a couple of tubs left. So you know, it's nice that we've got some super early potatoes well on the way, and I'll show you those now. So this is my first batch, and I sowed these or planted these in early January, and these were from saved Charlottes. I always find Charlottes do really well this early in the season, and they're not looking too bad. They've just come up. They're not super green at the moment, but because they've been inside, but they'll green up pretty quickly. Now these will be going down to the allotment and they'll be stored in the polytunnel probably in about 2 weeks time. Light levels should be pretty good by then, but at the moment they'll just stay under these lights in the garage just for a couple of weeks. I've got a little bit of space there that's not being used, so you know, I just might as well keep them there. So this is my next batch, and just keep them in the conservatory, which is kind of my office and chill out area under the desk. They don't get in the way down there. It's nice and warm for them, and they're coming on well. I've just topped them up, but they're about 6 inches. The shoots are about 6 inches tall at the moment. So yeah, they're pretty good, and those are swift. And I'll just show you upstairs. So I've just got 2 more buckets here, and basically I've got three spots where I can do these super early potatoes in the house where they don't get in the way. And you know, when the ones that are currently under the desk in the conservatory, when those break through, those will go off to the allotment to go into the polytunnel, and a new batch will go in there. And I basically just keep on doing that, just keep starting them in the conservatory, and then moving them to the polytunnel as they break through. This is what the Charlottes look like, and you can see they're really nicely chitted, so they're really ready to go. And yeah, so I'm really pleased with those. And I've got some more Charlottes which I'm saving for Christmas potatoes, and I should be planting those in the same tubs that I'm taking these out of. So I'll start planting, well, not strictly Christmas potatoes, but late new potatoes. So I'll start a new batch in sort of May, June time, and then another batch in August time. And that should give us plenty of new potatoes well into 2020. I've got plenty of other potatoes chitting, and I've got all the main crop stuff still to do. They're just sitting in boxes at the moment. There's no rush for those. In fact, I find main crop would do much better when they're planted a little bit later. So yeah, I just plant those outside when there's no risk of frost, and they'll just look after themselves. I just thought I'd show you the compost. I'm just using this cheap as chips multi-purpose compost for the earlies and second earlies. And what I do then is I just mix in a little bit for the main crop, because they're going to be in the ground for a long time. I mix in a little bit of ericaceous compost, and I do that because potatoes in general don't like alkali compost. They like it slightly acid, and just you know, maybe 25% ericaceous just achieves that for me. I don't really find it makes much difference for the new potatoes, but it definitely does help with the main crop. The other thing is with main crop, because they're in the ground during the hottest part of the year when we've got least rain, I'm always having to use a bit of tap water, and here that's alkali. So again, this ericaceous just offsets that a little bit. That multi-purpose compost, I just mix a little bit of this generic potato fertilizer, and that seems to do the trick. I think last year we got 14 pounds of potatoes out of a 35 litre tub, and that was for the main crops. Nice baking potato sizes, pretty good. And there's some of the main crops that I just talked about, and you can see they're reasonable condition. A little tiny bit of scab on them, but not too bad. I always seem to get a bit of scab here on Sarpomeras, but yeah, pretty good size, pretty good, just for perfect size really for baking these for us. And I'm storing these just in a bit of straw like that with a cardboard on top. I'm testing that as an alternative, just storing them in sacks, because we've got plenty in sacks as well. And it's a lovely sunny day today, so I just popped these potatoes outside. Even though it's February, you know, they really benefit from a bit of full sun in a nice little shady corner. And that's me done. So just let me know, are you doing super early potatoes? If so, how far have you got? And you know, one thing I forgot to mention is that's one of the real advantages of using your own saved seed potatoes. You can get them chitted early, which means you can get them started early, which means you can eat them early.